That I do not recognize. That must be one of the new islands. What's up, Agents? Zero here, and welcome back to another episode of Mega Skyblock. Now, before I actually get started with this episode, I have a couple of things that I want to go ahead and mention. Number one, as you guys already saw, I've got a brand new, animated intro for my videos. What do you guys think of that? So you guys know Gaming Cyclone by now. He's not only the creator of Mega Skyblock, this map that I'm on right now, but he's also a really good friend of mine, and he decided he wanted to make me a new custom intro for my videos, and so you guys already saw what that was, and I'm kind of curious, what is your guys' opinion on this new intro that he made for me? I honestly like it. He's proud of his work. I want to know what you guys think. And the second thing I want to go ahead and mention is that I am actually no longer on the beta. So I was experiencing a few problems with some of my worlds while I was in beta. Number one issue that I found in the beta is that some of my worlds, they were losing some of the data. I had a couple of sandstone worlds that lost a few chunks of sandstone, so I had to fix that problem. So I left the beta and I came back, and one thing I noticed is that all the signs from around the worlds I was in lost the text that they had on. As you can see, there's obviously text on these signs. That's because I went ahead and fixed that problem. So that means that if there are like any further signs that are on this world that Gaming Cyclone left for, well, I wouldn't necessarily say for me specifically, but because I am technically playing on this world, it is technically labeled towards me. But all those signs that he placed down, and signs in other worlds as well, lost all of their text, which is a bit of a bummer. But I wanted to get out of the beta because of all the problems I was experiencing. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started with today's episode. So I actually have a goal in mind that I want to get done, not necessarily for this episode. I mean, I am going to work towards it in this episode, but this is going to be a multi-episode goal. So you guys should know by now that I have a list of achievements that Gaming Cyclone gave to me for this world for me to try to complete. And one of those goals, one of those achievements, is to craft myself a diamond pickaxe. And I already have one diamond already, which isn't all too bad. But if I remember correctly from the previous season of Mega Skyblock, I'm pretty sure I know where the other two diamonds actually are. And so I'm going to be spending this episode, next episode, and possibly the next episode afterward, I'm not entirely sure, working that. Oh yeah, by the way, I did want to go ahead and check up on my farm. Let me put these slabs up because I'm not going to need all of them right now. But my farm has in fact grown quite a bit. I've not used any bone meal whatsoever, and my controller decided to switch hands for whatever reason. So we've got ourselves some seeds, we got some wheat, and one pumpkin. So whoa, it just moved without me touching anything. Okay, so we've got that going for us, which is nice. Now that we've actually got a legitimate farm actually working for us, which was one of the goals that we completed last episode. There we go. So, as I said, I have a pretty good idea as to where these other two diamonds are. These are both diamond ore. These aren't, well, I guess that does technically count them as diamond, but they're technically diamond ore. And I pretty much know where these ores are, if I remember correctly, from the previous season. One of which I got, I want to say pretty early on in the season, I'm not entirely sure, and another one I ended up getting at the very tail end of the series because it was something I wasn't aware was even there, and Gaming Cyclone joined me for that final episode as a special guest, and that is not what I wanted to do. And he actually showed me that there was a diamond underneath a block that I wasn't aware was even there, so said diamond ore, I keep saying diamond block, but that's not what it is. Said diamond ore is where I'm going to right now. And all he did for this particular Mega Skyblock map is he added a few extra islands from that of last season. So it's the same map as last season, but with more stuff added to it, which I'm not going to complain. I mean, I've been enjoying this so far. I've already explored a few islands that are completely brand new as of this season, so I'm not going to complain as far as that's concerned. But something I would love to see, and him and I have been discussing this personally, is that he make a new map entirely with a completely brand new set of islands, and he did say he plans on doing it. He's just gonna wait a while because he's got other plans for the current Mega Skyblock, which is perfectly fine. I'm not gonna argue with that. If he's gonna do that at a later date, that's perfectly fine with me. I'm just waiting until that happens. But here we are. Here we are on the Ice Island, and that I do not recognize. That must be one of the new islands. Okay, so I do believe, if I remember from last season, if I go ahead and break under this ice right here, yep, there's one of the diamond ores that I was mentioning. And the other diamond ore that I want to get to, I'm pretty sure he did not remove it from its original location, but I'm probably not going to be able to get to that diamond ore in this episode because it's off in a completely different direction. I have to travel through like 3 or 4 different islands just to get to the island that it's on. That's the whole deal. Although I'm only about 8 minutes into this recording, and I have a ton of slabs. I have a few extra slabs back at home, which means I could potentially go back home and get more slabs if I really need to. I wasn't really planning. Okay, we got another pumpkin grown already, which is kind of interesting. So I suppose if I really worked at it and tried hard, I suppose I could get the other diamond in this episode as well. So we've already got 1 diamond here at home. I'm going to grab my iron pickaxe because that is what's necessary to grab. You guys already know this. You guys know it's necessary to use an iron pickaxe in order to grab diamond ore. I just realized I'm going to end up needing something to pillar my way back up in order to get out of that hole. I don't like to use my iron pickaxe on the cobblestone generator. I like to use a stone pickaxe because then I'm not really wasting anything because I've got infinite cobblestone from that thing. But yeah, so let's go ahead and grab this diamond. This will bring our diamond count to 2, and I need to be careful because this is not 3 wide like I normally like to make my bridges, so it's a lot narrower. Well, it's not as narrow as if I were to make this 1 wide, but still definitely a bit too narrow for my liking. Alright, there we go. So let's go ahead and get this. And something I literally just realized is that I don't have any torches on me. I'm going to want torches on this island just to make sure that mobs don't spawn on it. I mean, obviously, you guys probably already know, I've mentioned this a couple of times, mobs will not spawn on these bridges that I have built. It has nothing to do with the fact that I have torches on the sides of all these bridges. It has everything to do with the fact that mobs are just not able to spawn on slabs if they are on the lower half of the block. It's just the way Minecraft mechanics work, and it's not just Pocket Edition, it's all of Minecraft. So I do believe I should have some torches in here. I've got 9 torches, which is good enough. I'm not going to need all these torches, but I have at least enough to get me the island lit up. And you know what? I may as well just try to go ahead and get the 3rd diamond ore in this episode. If I don't actually manage to get it in this episode, then I'm going to be coming really close. And you know what? I don't really have a use for the pumpkins that are on this island in particular, so I'm just going to leave them there as decoration. And hold on, I just realized if I do this, then the snow is probably going to melt. I'm hoping it doesn't. Okay, the snow might melt. The packed ice shouldn't melt. Alright, there we go. And there's actually another island all the way up there, which I have yet to explore, obviously, because I don't have a bridge up to it. But that's also a completely brand new island as of this season. And I'm going to go ahead and expand this bridge out 3 wide in between episodes, because that's what I like to do. I like to make sure that these islands are, these bridges, I mean, are at least 3 wide. So, I'll go ahead and explain exactly where this 3rd diamond is. So, there is actually an island that has a large mushroom on it. I'm not entirely sure what type of mushroom it is, but it is a large mushroom. What am I doing? There we go. Let's go ahead and... oh, I've only got 2 left in here. You know what? That's fine. So, I'll go ahead. It's a large island with... well, not a large island, but it's an island with a large mushroom on it. And if I actually go and follow these bridges, along one of these bridges, it's going to come into view. Now, I don't actually know how far away from the bridge it actually is. Oh, actually, it's not as far as I thought it was. Okay, it's right over there. That's the island that I was mentioning. It's all the way out there. So I think I might just be able to bridge all the way over from this island to that island without a problem. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go ahead and try for it, because I said I'd at least try for it if I had enough time, and I definitely have enough time to go ahead and go over there. And just as before, I'm going to expand the bridges in between episodes and then light them up. I mean, I know I said mobs can't spawn on these bridges because I'm putting the slabs down on the lower half, but I kind of like having the bridges lit up because I can at least see, like, if it's nighttime. I think that makes a lot of sense, because you guys know how important it is to actually have things lit up inside of Minecraft, and not just Pocket Edition, but Minecraft in general. And I think I went a little too far to the side, which means I can probably take out Yeah, I can probably take this bridge and bring it to about here instead, which I'll go ahead and take care of that in between episodes. And yeah, there it is, just as I thought. And I put my iron pickaxe up for whatever reason. I'm not entirely sure why I did that. And actually, you know what? I'm not going to need... Actually, yes, I am. I'm going to at least make this too wide for right now. And then I'm going to end up tearing up the bridge because I'm not going to end up needing this wide of a bridge. And then I don't think I have any sticks back at home to go ahead and make the diamond pickaxe. But I do actually have a place where I can keep said diamond pickaxe. And it's actually going to be in a chest. I'm not going to be keeping the diamond pickaxe in a chest because I feel like if I keep the diamond pickaxe in a chest, when I need a pickaxe, most likely if I'm going to grab a pickaxe, it's going to be for the cobblestone generator because I do have that achievement for filling an entire chest with full stacks of cobblestone, which I was going to go ahead and show you guys the progress on that. Let me go ahead and see if anything spawns. Oh, it did. And I can go ahead and show you the progress that I have as far as the cobblestone chest is concerned while I'm in here. So here's where I've gotten. So I'm about a quarter of the way done with this achievement, which he didn't actually say it had to be a double chest. It just had to be an entire chest full of stacks. What am I trying to do? Get my iron pickaxe. Okay. So if I go ahead and grab my iron pickaxe, let's head back over to the Mushroom Island. I wasn't necessarily sure I was going to have enough time to be able to get to this island in this episode because the last season that I did, I took an entirely different path to get to that island. I actually ended up going, you guys can see that island off in the distance where my crosshairs are. I went to that island first, and then that island over there, this is a bunch of note blocks. I don't know if you can tell from where I'm at, but that's a bunch of note blocks. I saw that island from this island and went there, and then I saw the Mushroom Island from the Note Block Island and went to there. This island that I'm on right here, the Stained Clay Island, did not exist last season. And the fact that I'm actually able to get to this Mushroom Island from a completely brand new island to that of last season actually really helps me out. There we go. So we've got ourselves... Well, I thought I got myself a diamond. Oh, there it is. I see the diamond. There we go. It just fell off and I didn't see it. Okay, so we've got that. So now I think it's about time to go ahead. Actually, let me pull up this list of achievements real quick, because I usually have these achievements open before I start recording, and I forgot to do that this time. So I've got opening right now on my computer next to me. It just takes a little bit of time for paint.net to open. But I know this is technically one of the achievements that Gaming Cyclone wants me to try to get. I'm not 100% sure what it's called at this point. Okay, so it's loading in. Let's see. It's let's see. It says a true miner. That's the name of the achievement that he wants me to get, and that's what's required. It requires me to make a diamond pickaxe. And do I have any sticks in here? I do not. But I do have 2 extra planks, which is at least enough to get me a set of sticks. So if I go ahead and do this, give myself some sticks, do this, take these diamonds, and there we go. We've got ourselves the diamond pickaxe. So I've got that achievement all completely done. Now one thing I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take this item frame, and I'm going to place the item frame on the wall right here, place the diamond pickaxe in there, and I'm going to use that as a symbol of my achievement. I don't know if that makes any sense. It probably makes sense to some of you, but there are probably others of you who probably don't understand my reasoning behind this. Just trust me that why I'm doing this, okay? Just trust me on that. So there's that achievement all done. That's the achievement I was trying to get. I said I was going to try to achieve it in the next couple of episodes, but I actually managed to get done in one episode rather than multiple episodes, which is actually relatively good on my part. It means I made a lot more progress in this episode than I thought I was initially going to make. And I literally just realized I did not put torches up on the mushroom island. That was a stupid move on my part. I'm gonna actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do that on camera. I'm gonna do that as soon as I finish recording this episode, which I'm actually about to round up this episode in, excuse me, in like maybe the next minute or two, because I've pretty much done everything in this episode that I wanted to do, and a whole heck of a lot more, to be completely honest. I'm kind of curious, did any further saplings drop down, or do I actually need to get a sapling from my chest? I think I need to get a sapling from my chest. Not that's a huge deal. I mean, I know I make it sound like it's a huge deal, but it's actually not. So let's go ahead and put this down. And you know what, for the heck of it, since we have another pumpkin grown, let's go ahead and harvest. I was not expecting this pumpkin to grow back quite as fast as it did, because pumpkins and melons both, it doesn't matter which of the two you're growing, they usually end up taking a little bit of time to actually end up growing, and the fact that it grew that fast is just really surprising. But you know what? With that out of the way, I think this actually... Ooh, there's an apple. Yeah, this is where I'm going to go ahead and end off the episode. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure that like button. One more than make sure that subscribe button for future content. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at AgentCPU0 to stay updated. This has been Zero Studios. Thank you guys for watching. And with that, I will see you guys later.